most of our digital services rely on their ability to recognize to some degree an individual. And it's very fragmented and varying levels of credibility, of veracity. But most digital services do this because they need some way of limiting their costs. Blockchain at the moment gets around this by having the users pay for those costs directly through tokens. But this leads to a sharp increase in the friction of gaining new users and, for that matter, of existing users utilizing the system. There's also a psychological barrier that we would have to get through as well, that I myself feel at least, which is that Web2 systems seem to be free. I mean, in reality, you pay for them in a different way, but in terms of direct payment, they seem to be free. Web3 systems, not so much, because you have to spend tokens in order to send transactions and therefore use the service. Now, this is something that Polkadot's economic architecture provides an ability to work around, because users do not pay Polkadot directly. Instead, they notionally typically pay the parachain, and the parachain is the one that pays Polkadot. And in principle, the parachain can very easily take up the cost of these transactions if it knows of a way to limit the users on its own platform. This friction is substantial, in my opinion. It will be reduced by lowering costs, but it will probably never quite reach zero without some sort of individuality or proof of personhood mechanism to be able to identify when a user is unique and provide at least a basic level of services to them for free without the need to sign up, provide transaction fees, even set up a wallet. This is really the long-term goal of the people chain, to make it easy and extremely low friction for people to use Polkadot and Web3 in general.